Big-time boxing is back in Nottingham, and fight fans have shown their support with a full house here at the Motorpoint Arena. Tickets were sold out within days of going on sale for the first world title fight this city has seen in a decade. But a busy night of action tonight gets underway with Sandy Ryan, who smashed her way through the first 3 opponents that she had of her professional career last year. She's looking great, and tonight she takes another step up in class with her first 10-rounder, and it's against a former 2-weight world champion in Farias.
This is the definition of it. Farias has been the distance on 16 occasions, a former 2-weight world champion. If you've seen her recent fights, you'll know she still has plenty to offer at world level, even against the very best. She fought hard against Jess McCaskill in 2 close contests, had much success. She buzzed Michaela Meyer early as well. That was down at 130, of course, but Meyer a giant at the weight, and stylistically will be similar to the kind of early patterns here, because she too is sharp on the jab, tall, rangy. But Farias, whilst she hasn't got the most ostensibly snappy of hands, she doesn't telegraph her shot. She punches through the target, and Sandy Ryan will be switched on early.
She will do, yes. She's going to have to start fast, because Farias does. She gets into a rhythm very quickly. You've touched on it there, former 2-weight world champion. She's extremely experienced, very confident, almost annoyed that she's in here with a free-fight novice. You know, she really feels she's levels above, and you can see with the attitude. But I've been so impressed with Sandy Ryan, I really have. She's so aggressive. She's got every shot in her artillery. She's always thinking, and she's got that real spite and aggression.
And that's exactly where the vulnerability to the uppercut comes in, as you say. I guess a symptom of kind of her style, but also being 37 years of age now. The feet do slow a little bit, and you know the edge in youth, freshness, and probably desire. If this gets really, really tough, will sit with Sandy Ryan, but she's going to have to show more than that tonight. So far, it's been a patient start. She's not completely in control of the contest, but she's just edging these early exchanges. But that was a good left hook from Farias. Ryan responds, 1-2 left hook. Now they stand and trade as we thought they would.
There's that lovely left to the body. Beautiful left hook to the head, but back comes Farias. Good work.
And now they sit down and let their hands go into the third. And after a couple of rounds of feeling out process, it just catches fire for the first time. I wonder what both would have made of those exchanges. Both landed cleanly. Sandy Ryan arguably just having the better of the exchanges, putting her hands together.
So we need to poke the jab out. Sandy Ryan just looking to exchange, looking for that left hook again. It's scrappy, it's exciting, but...
And you know, Farias has got this uncanny nick that of dragging people into her kind of fight. And how she does it.
That's experience, Chris. Just knowing how to drag opponents in. You know, let your hands go, sort of getting close, tie your opponent up, get one hand under and throw the other. You know, very, very smart.
Baits him in with this relaxed rhythm, and then lets the hands go, catches you with unorthodox shots. They're not quick, but there's very little tell in them. Sometimes that offbeat rhythm can be really hard to read and to time. And again, she just lands a left hook.
She's going to tidy up a little bit here, Sandy Ryan. Get behind that jab. She's just getting a bit scrappy, trying to exchange far too much with Farias. I feel she feels that she can hurt Farias if she lands that left hook. 2 good left hooks to the body there for Sandy Ryan, but she needs to get behind that jab. Oh, they're good body shots, though. She's felt those, Farias.
37 is her resistance. What it was, she just takes a step off, and maybe a sign that she felt those under the elbow.
Oh, she's really, really hurting her with that left to the body. This is good stuff from Sandy Ryan. Good pressure, hands down. You can see the confidence.
Farias, as she has done in the last 3 or 4, started the round fast, getting the attention of the judges, and more importantly, getting the attention of Sandy Ryan. Mitchell said, now we have to go. Wants her to put her foot down and try and make a dent in the former 2-weight world champion. Ryan holding her feet, sitting down on the 1-2. Farias takes it well, and they trade hooks. And it's
Great
all
action.
systems go here in Nottingham. Fizzing that left hook in under the elbow.
It's a good double left hook from Sandy Ryan, head body, but she just held her feet too long, and the shot from Farias come winging in. She got caught with a left hook. I'm so impressed with Farias. You know, at the halfway point, I thought Sandy Ryan might be taking over with that size and youth, but back comes Farias. She's really been impressive, not stopped, letting her hands go. Really dragged Sandy Ryan into a fight she didn't want to be in.
Final 10 seconds of an enthralling back and forth encounter. Both will feel they've done enough. Farias, though, finishing strongly in this final round, but with the point deduction, just what will that do to the cards? Clifton Mitchell brings a fighter in, and, well, you're not going to get matched much tougher than that.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds here in Nottingham, we go to the judges' scorecards. Michael Alexander, 97-93, Ryan. Steve Gray, 97-94, Farias. And Bob Williams scored this contest 95-94 for your winner by split decision. De Reyes, Buenos Aires, Argentina, La Pantera, Erika Anabella Farias.
Ryan Camp despondent. They knew it was high risk. We felt that Farias had just done enough, and it was really the point deduction in the last round that was potentially going to edge things Sandy Ryan's way, or even.
Now, Ireland's Gary Cully, he looks to keep his unbeaten record intact. He takes on another former world champion in Mexican Miguel Vazquez.
Miguel Vazquez, a 16-year pro, in the opposite corner on the end of one of the consensus nice decisions of the year against Lewis Ritson last year. He will, you think, Darren, not want to leave things to chance as he did that night.
Yeah, and you can see already, look, he's just come out to try and hold the centre of the ring. You see against Lewis Ritson, he moved an awful lot. But see here, look, he won't want the same thing to happen. He'll want to do everything he can to win this fight. But I've been very impressed with Gary Cully. Very good fighter. He's tall, he's rangy, he gets into a nice rhythm. He can move his feet, moves his head well. Under pressure at times, he can come tall and chin does rise, but he really is a good, slick operator.
Vazquez holding centering. Cully just trying to pot shot in from range, but Vazquez has stuck that right hand through on a couple of occasions already. And are we just seeing that night where a fighter fades in front of our eyes? Vazquez has shown that he's still got a bit to offer, but he's looking a little flat-footed here. A long time ago, I heard Laura mention in the studio making his debut in his home city of Guadalajara against a 15-year-old 2-0 novice Phil Canelo Alvarez. They met once again a couple of years later, and Vazquez touches down.
I was literally just going to say, he's got to be careful, Vazquez. He's jumping in. And he will walk onto one, and he will walk onto a straight left from Cully there. It was a lovely shot, well timed.
The Irishman has found his range.
He's enjoying himself, isn't he?
You just know when a fighter's this relaxed and flowing. What hasn't become problematic for Vazquez, but what has become problematic is the timing and positioning, selection of the shots from Gary Cully. He's just starting to break through his man, and well, Pete Taylor was just calling for that check left hook on the back foot from Cully with that lead hand, and he obliges almost immediately. Vazquez just lands one of his own. I think he knows he's got to try and drag this into a bit more of a dogfight, get him up closer and try and outwork him. He's not going to win this at range.
No, he's not. Yeah, he needs to try and get that experience into play. Let his hand go, tie.
Oh, the left hand hand from Gary Cully on the button, drops Miguel Vazquez. He tries to get up, sinks to his knees. And it's so early in the round as well, but he's not going to make it. And it is a seminal night for Gary Cully, who said he wanted to move from prospect to contender. And tonight he has done just that in front of a few thousand of the Irish faithful. Vazquez, Darren, not what he has been in years gone by, and it's always sad to see a fighter that has scaled the heights stay in the ring a little bit too long.
And what's exciting, there's more to come from Cully. At times he did smother his work, but that was a beautiful, just, I mean, textbook, straight 1-2 down the pipe. Lovely shot, and the 35-year-old from Mexico wanted no more of that. Beautiful 1-2, right on the button, lovely shot, and he'll be over the moon. Confidence will really be high after that.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Steve Gray reaches the count of 10 at 41 seconds of round number 5. Your winner by knockout. He's still undefeated from Naas County, Kildare, Ireland, the Diva,
Terri Harper makes a quick return to the ring. That was after losing her world title back in December. She's had to move up a division, and tonight she returns a lightweight against Argentinian champion Yamila. 10
rounds ahead of Belen in her first contest, officially at lightweight in her professional career for Terri Harper, former world champion at super featherweight. And she said at the last of the press conferences here in Nottingham this week that she had to consider whether she'd be visited by demons in the build-up and on fight night. As Agyarko gets through with a right hand early in the contest, the first half a minute of the contest, and success for the Argentine.
Yeah, she's a good fighter at Belen. She's busy, she's game, she likes to set a higher pace, so it's important for Terri Harper to get behind that jab, stop that rhythm from happening.
Good shot selection by Terri.
Yeah, mixing it up well, good variation, head and body.
Confidence growing for Terri Harper as we edge towards the end of the second round, looking for that variation that Sky was talking about. Giving Agyarko plenty to think about on the way in as she mounts her attacks. Terri Harper has experienced the psychological and the physical battles that fighters face at all levels of their careers sometimes. And there's the right hand on which she's had surgery, which kept her out of the ring for a year, and now really beginning to find the flavour with those shots. Terrific work, following up with that left hook twice in a row.
Yeah, the left hooks is a peach. She's caught another one at Belen. This is spiteful stuff from Terri Harper. Really sitting down on the shots.
The Argentine having to show all of her durability here to withstand this.
That left hook's there for her all night while she's in that orthodox stance.
Yeah, she's carrying that right hand a little low at Belen, so she is open to the left hook when Terri Harper finishes a combination, just missing with that left hook after a right uppercut that she just misses with.
Yeah, the uppercut's a shot that's worked well tonight as well. So much variety in the work of Terri Harper. And this is developing into just the kind of workout that she would have wanted, coming back from such a savage knockout defeat only 3.5 months or so ago.
Yeah, I think we can see here Terri Harper feeling the pace slightly, and that would be down to the nervous energy coming into this contest after the defeat from Alicia Baumgardner. But still moving, still got spring in her step. Oh, good left hand there, good hooks. Took it well at Belen, trying to let her hands go. dropped into pot shot now, Terri Harper. The single shots from orthodox and southpaw. Not really putting them together now. Oh, good 1-2. Lovely right hand straight down the guard of that Belenada.
I think there was another crunch of the heads there as well as we head to the last 20 seconds of this move up to lightweight for Terri Harper, with so much potentially exciting prospects to come in this division, where Katie Taylor holds all 4 of the World Championship belts, and coming up on Dazn at the end of April faces Amanda Serrano. So Terri Harper will be wanting to move in line to be facing either of those at some stage after.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds here in Nottingham, England, we go to the judges' score totals. Michael Alexander, Leszek Jankowiak, and Guillermo Perez-Pineda all scored this bout identically, 99-91, for your winner by unanimous decision, and the new WBA Intercontinental Lightweight Champion, Terri
Kevin Agyarko. He showed his class last time out with 10 straight defeats, a win, Another impressive victory will move him closer to a potential world middleweight title fight.
Oh, good right uppercut from Agyarko.
Agyarko trying to time the advances of the Mexican. Rubio from close to Canelo country, Jalisco and Guadalajara in Mexico. There's that steely look in Rubio's eyes. He clearly fancies the job here this evening, despite coming off the back of a stoppage defeat.
Yeah, that defeat, Olympian Conwell, he was just sort of caught deer in the headlights. Come off second best there, but he's a very good fighter. He's dangerous. He can punch with both hands, so Agyarko's going to have to remain switched on throughout. Switching southpaw, that was a good wide left hook from the southpaw stance, just mixing it up, showing good variation.
And to pick up on what he was saying during fight week, from that southpaw stance, he actually worked for the opening. He tried to set up the opening rather than just swing from the backhand, which he's been doing from the orthodox stance.
Taking some couple of big shots here, Rubio, and he doesn't look deterred or downhearted or anything like that.
Starts again with a single right hand, and again the left hand could be key here to setting up that big backhand.
Oh, good right hand. 2 good shots from Agyarko.
Produced a strong finish to the previous round. Can he do it again here in the 5th, Agyarko?
Yeah, he's starting to get in his groove. Previous round and this round, more accuracy, more aggression on the front foot. We're not seeing as much coming back from Rubio, though. He is still dangerous with that left hand. Bit hesitant to lead. He was letting the left hand go an awful lot early on, but not now. That's a good right hand from Agyarko.
And there was an earlier one as well, Darren, that drove Rubio back, and there's a third one. So now he really is beginning to connect with more frequency.
He's really timing that right hand well now, Agyarko. Just turn the screw slightly, go through the phases. 2 shots, 3 shots, go again. Try and really put a dent in Rubio. Good credit to him, holding the centre of the ring, trying to spear out that jab. Haven't seen many left hands from him, but there's one from Rubio, just as I say it.
And Agyarko was guilty then of doing exactly what he was told not to do in the corner. Don't load up, said Alan Smith, and he tried to there and left himself open to that left hand, although there is a sense that he feels he can withstand anything that Rubio's got here, and therefore can take some chances. Rubio still trying with that straight left hand from the southpaw stance, but the venom seems to have gone, the energy seems to have gone from that shot.
Oh, big right hand left hook.
Terrific combination from Agyarko.
This is good stuff, aggressive stuff from Agyarko.
Two brilliant right hands in a row, very similar to how he finished Noe Larios last time out late in the contest.
This is good stuff from Agyarko, really hurting Rubio.
And for just about the first time in the contest, the Mexican is looking to hold on. Still trying to fire that backhand. The left hand is Rubio, but did try to hold on in the corner.
Damage to the left eye of Rubio. I think he's struggling to see those right hands now. They've definitely caused the damage to that left eye. Huge credit to Rubio, still letting his hands go.
But you can sense there, down the laboured effort there with that left hand. It was long and slow and laboured.
Certainly feeling the pace.
Good round for Agyarko. Into the final round then, and will this be the end of a run of stoppages for Kevin Agyarko? Valuable though this experience has been. And now Rubio on the front foot at the beginning of the round and lands a solid right hand jab high on the head of Agyarko.
He certainly played his part here. Like I said, typically Mexican. He's tough, he's durable, he's game, he's tried, but he's just been second best as far as speed's concerned. We've just seen another beautiful, well-timed right hand. Rubio took the sting out of that one, but he's just not been able to match Agyarko for speed and power, who's really putting his foot down on the gas, letting his shots go. Trying to get the grandstand finish.
Coming towards the last half a minute of the contest, Rubio on the front foot.
Good jab from the Mexican, double jab, swayed out the way of the left hand of Agyarko and come back with another jab.
Being beckoned forward by his corner is the Mexican. The fight is never lost as far as they're concerned. Agyarko finishes with a smooth display of defence on the ropes and moving back towards his own corner.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 10 rounds here in Nottingham, we go to the judges' score totals, and they read as follows. Steve Gray and Guillermo Perez Pineda both scored about 100 to 90. Leszek Jankowiak 98 to 92. All three for your winner by unanimous decision. And still, the WBA International Middleweight Champion, Kevin Black Thunder Agyarko.
And Nottingham has come out in strength to celebrate their own world champion as Leigh Wood makes the first defence of his WBA World Featherweight crown against a fighter widely regarded as a champion in waiting, Irish star Michael Conlan.
Underway then, 12 rounds for this WBA version of the World Featherweight title in this sizzling atmosphere, and straight away Leigh Wood gets on the front foot. As Conlan noticeably starts in the orthodox stance and flicks out that left jab. Accurate, leading left jab in the first 20 seconds of the contest for Michael Conlan.
Well, Mike, that was one of the things that I was curious to see from the offset. Who would hold the centre of the ring? Who would be the boss? And we've seen Leigh Wood come straight out to the centre of the ring.
Wood straight away on the front foot. The crowd roaring his every move forward. And that could be key, because that was one of the feelings in the controversy a couple of weeks ago and Josh Taylor against Jack Catterall, that maybe the crowd influenced the judges. Right hand to the body from Leigh Wood, still on that front foot.
I'm intrigued to see the work that's done when no shots are being thrown. Lots of feints. Oh, big wide left hand from Conlan. Leigh Wood takes the sting out of it.
The Conlan corner leap to their feet. Brilliant left hand from Michael Conlan at the end of the opening round. Wood somehow makes it to his feet. Will the bell save him? Just on the sound of the bell, Wood looks fairly clear-eyed. Let's listen in to Ben Davison.
I mean, what a shot that was. He dipped down, he gave the eyes to the chest of Leigh Wood, and he just fired back with an absolutely pinpoint left hand. What a shot.
It was very sneaky from Conlan. He was looking at the body and he swooped it over right. Leigh Wood did not see that coming. Great shot. Let's hope he can recover in the minute rest.
We spoke about the power that Conlan had already felt for Wood, and then it was reversed with that stunning left hand at the end of the opening round.
I mean, you hear it all the time in boxing, setting traps, and we see exactly that from Michael Conlan. He gave the jab to the body, the eyes to the body, then fired back with that lovely left hand. Heating up at the start of this second round.
Leigh Wood just needs to switch on here. Just relax a little bit. He's coming out probably a little bit shell-shocked from that heavy knockdown, and he doesn't want to switch off in range of Conlan because Conlan is straight down to work.
Oh, he's hurt again. Same left hand. He's trying to hold on. The legs have gone, and there's still well over 2 minutes of the round to go. Leigh Wood is desperately holding on here. Conlan is cut by the left eye, but that's the least of his concerns here as he fires away. Wood's in big trouble. Can Conlan produce a sensational finish?
Wood is in survival mode, and he needs to do exactly that. Survive, hold on, keep out of the way, and whenever Conlan comes to him, he just needs to grab hold of him and get this round behind him because he's badly hurt.
He cannot miss with that left hand, Michael Conlan.
And the Irish fans are in full voice here, urging their man to a sensational early finish. Of all the predictions, very few said Conlan early, as the blood starts to stream down the left-hand side of his face. Oh! Big left hand once again. Wood this time takes it, but has to hold on again.
The chin keeps coming higher than Leigh Wood. He's dropping that right hand and he's open. So that left hook time and time again.
Exactly that, Darren. He's inviting that shot in every time. He's not ready for it. I think he's still dazed. A combination from Conlan here could be the end of this fight. Wood needs to hold on and just keep out of the way when he can.
This is clinical stuff from Michael Conlan. This is the amateur pedigree, the punch picking in full flow.
Yeah, this is class from Conlan. He's just taking his time now. He's not rushing his work. He realises this is a 12-round fight. Leigh Wood seems to be, as he woke up, is he back in it? I doubt it. He needs to stay in safety mode and survival first. He needs to hit that bell.
He's got to get that chin down as well. He's carrying it far too high. He's just really struggling, sorry Mike, Leigh Wood, with the speed and accuracy from Michael Conlan. He's mixing it up so well.
This is better from Leigh Wood when he's got Conlan backed up to the rope, but it's important he doesn't just throw for the sake of throwing. His rushing stuff. He needs to pick his shots.
Yeah, trying to close that gap and really force that physical presence at the end. That was a good right hook from Leigh Wood.
Conlan choosing not to move off the ropes at this stage.
He seems to be quite comfortable on his back foot though against them ropes.
As the blood reappears around that left eye of Conlan.
It's a good response though from Leigh Wood. He needed this, he needed a bit of momentum, and he's got that at the start of this fourth round.
This is a real quality contest, this is. Edge of your seat stuff.
For all the barbs that were traded at the various press conferences.
Huge left hand from Michael Conlan.
Great respect from both men here. No question about it. They've drawn it out of each other.
Nice
as Leigh Wood still tries to fire back.
Nice uppercut from Leigh Wood as he fires back there, but soaking up too many left crossers. Back comes Leigh Wood again, firing in defiance, putting Conlan back on the rope, trying to keep his title in front of his own crowd here in Nottingham. He can hear the noise. He's not going to let it go. He's not going to give it up. But this is tough. What a great match.
And what seemed to be turning into an exhibition of Michael Conlan's skills has now transformed into a contest.
Incredible action. So much bravery shown from Leigh Wood, really forcing himself onto Michael Conlan. This is 4-punch barrage.
Quality work from Leigh Wood when he backs him up. He gets through. He's landing shots. The judges will see that and they'll score him.
Brilliant right hook from Conlan, but there is no question that the Irishman is taking more in these exchanges than at any stage in the contest, and he's breathing more heavily than he has done before.
Oh, good right hook. Followed by
Follows
left
up
hook
with a
from
left hand.
Conlan.
Brilliant work again by Conlan in the centre of the ring.
This is good work from Wood.
Brilliant response from Leigh Wood here in the 10th round, 40 seconds to go. Still pushing, still hoping for that amazing turnaround. Big shots from Leigh Wood.
Big shots and spiteful. He's seeing grip down his gum shield edge through them shots. He knows he needs a big round. Here he comes, Leigh Wood. He's picking shots nicely. Conlan on his back foot doing a good job defensively, but Wood getting through. And believe me, these shots are hurting. They're having an effect. Best
Spell of the fight for Leigh Wood. It's come in the closing stages of the 10th round.
Incredible stuff from Leigh Wood.
These body shots. Nice work from Wood.
Yeah, he's got to throw the kitchen sink at him, Leigh Wood.
These body shots from Conlan even late on still drain that tank of any athlete. Leigh Wood's just looking a bit unshaky. He needs such a big, strong finish, and I'm not sure he's got that in the tank. The work from Conlan's just been relentless.
Yeah, good work. Oh, left uppercut followed by right to the body from Conlan. This is good work.
Oh, this is brilliant from Conlan, and I thought I saw the leg shake of Leigh Wood. How is he taking these shots? Half a minute to go in the 11th round, and somehow Wood fires back, reaching into the depths of his strength and his soul, and somehow staying on his feet.
Incredible. Leigh Wood could not have done any more there. He stood in range, he took his shots, and he fired back, and he landed as well. He had success, but Conlan is not budging.
Where in sport do you find this level of courage, this level of resistance, as Leigh Wood fires back and scores the knockdown at the end of the round? Conlan saying he slipped, his corner are saying he slipped, but Leigh Wood somehow has come back to score a knockdown. Adam Booth is furious in the corner, saying it shouldn't be a knockdown.
Wow.
Will that single point be decisive?
See if we can see this shot there. There was a right hook from Leigh Wood. It's like a short left hook. I'm not sure.
As he stepped in from the southpaw stance, that left glove landed. Have a look from this angle here. Got caught up his shot. Misses with that one, and here it comes.
Yeah, incredible stuff. Leigh Wood really forcing himself onto Conlan now. He needs to up the pace himself.
We thought surely it couldn't happen. It did happen at the end of the 11th round, and suddenly there's a very different flavour to this contest. 2 minutes to go in the 12th and final round. It was so eagerly anticipated, and it's living up to the billing as they flail away in the centre of the ring.
Leigh Wood is doing exactly what he needed to do, what I was asking him to do, and he's going for broke, and he's having success. It's over!
It's all over. After a minute and 20 seconds of the final round, we have seen one of the most astonishing turnarounds in a world title fight in this country. And there is great concern over on the far side of the ring about the condition of Michael Conlan, who folded so quickly. And others in the corner of Leigh Wood, as you can see there, is telling the crowd to just calm down, to ease up on the celebrations, because Michael Conlan is being tended to over on the far side of the ring. And Leigh Wood, who was so far behind for so much of the contest,
Ladies and gentlemen, let's put our hands together out here for what we've just witnessed. Two warriors. An incredible display of courage. And right now, our thoughts, of course, are with Michael Conlan and his family. Referee Steve Gray calls a halt to this contest. The official time of the stoppage, 1 minute and 25 seconds of the 12th and final round. Your winner by TKO and still the WBA